folks, in Lancashire. Newcastle United in town. It would not be a good day for them. There is Norberto Solano getting his 5th goal on the campaign. 1-0 to the Boys.
Bobby's favourite Nobby. He's there on hand to stick it away. 1-0.
I am not touching that one. We move forward again, and this would be a very poor effort from Jussi Jääskeläinen. Out of the box, red card in minute 61. So he will be replaced, of course, by striker Bo Hansen, and his first chore of the day, facing Laurent Robert.
And Sam Allardyce has made a complete ricket. He's used his 3 subs. He's got to put an outfield player in there, and of course, Robert, he makes them pay immediately.
2-0, and looking to make it 3-0. However, they come away with nothing, but there is more to come. Nice little knockaway here from Hansen, right back into the box and flicked on, but again, over the crossbar, and Newcastle knocking on the door repeatedly in half number 2.
And it's soon going to come to my man. Wait for this, Chris One. Wait for this.
I'm waiting.
And Shearer! 3-0.
Oh my God, man, was that Martin Tyler? The one-arm goal celebration from Alan Shearer. Nice little step in front of the defense. 3-0, minute 72. And, well, the old adage, it would get worse before it got better for Bolton.
Look at this ball from Shearer. Oh, that's perfection. Bellamy, he couldn't miss from there. 4-0, Newcastle United, and now they're in the top 5.
Bolton, their 3rd straight loss.
The big game of the weekend, Leeds, Liverpool, and this one is always a cracking affair. And Leeds, they come out early. Harry Kewell, 1-0 Leeds.
Harry, well, he takes advantage here of a defensive slip-up by Gary McAllister. And McAllister could do no wrong last season, trying to find the form of old, but he can only find Harry Kewell, who gets a bit of luck right here. The deflection, no own goal. Kewell takes credit for it, but in the second half, Liverpool, of course, reeling from the news of the departure of Gerard Houllier to the hospital. Fowler finding Wood. Murphy finding net.
What a gorgeous turn by Robbie Fowler. Maybe he's coming back to his best, Chris. Without Houllier out of the picture, he can patch his relationship up with Thompson. That was fantastic. Left foot, chip onto the bar, and there's Murphy to ram it home. It's 1-1, and now the game is on a knife edge.
I think you like English football.
I love English football.
Worth another look. Murphy puts it home, his 2nd goal in as many games. Leeds United looking for the winner. They put it through for Robbie Keane, who complains that he was being held. That will fall upon deaf ears. More Leeds United later on. They would flick it on, but Boyer would poke it out.
Mary's, Southampton, they're struggling this year. Arsenal, they're not. And the reason why is because their midfield is quite superb with the Frenchman, Vieira. And here is Perez. Look at that. That is a gorgeous finish in the 5th minute of the game.
Hey, I'll take 3 French touches any day. Take a look at Henry, starts it off, finds Wiltord, sets it up for Pires. Inadvertently, however, look at this touch. Gives it up, and the left winger gets into the act. 1-0. More action here from Wiltord, but this one finding the post. Thierry Henry should have found net. Knows he should have done better. You don't see that too often from Thierry, who is pretty much brimming with confidence at this point.
Henry's been on fire all season. Look at this, Chris. Delightful turn, gets a nice deflection, and thank you, Henry. That's 29 points because he's on my fantasy team.
I knew you were going to bring that up. Thierry Henry, 7th league goal in the campaign, and this is the kind of day it was for Arsenal. Bergie putting it through for Thierry Henry. Look at the back heel. And Bergie perhaps a step slow on the follow. Should have been 3-0, but Arsenal, well, they would settle for 2-0 any day. Anytime you get 3 points in a shutout on the road, it's a good thing.
And that back heel, Chris, that was...
Entertaining Manchester United at the Stadium of Light. Nice cross here from Chadwick. Great finish from Stanislav Varga, but note to self, it's in the wrong net.
Hey, he's like a creamy pint of lager. Oh, Stani Varga. That's the chant of the Sunderland fans, and I can guarantee you they weren't singing that after this.
Not a good effort from the Sunderland defenseman. More action here in the first half. Putting it through for Cole is Chadwick yet again. He was a busy man. And the follow is Scholes. Manchester United still riding that 1-0 lead. There's Kevin Phillips with a not-so-super finish.
Chris, the frightening thing about today, United had practically their 2nd team out there. And look at Giggsy. Oh, that's glorious. 2-0 Manchester United, and they are putting the game can I say a chick turn here, Chris? In the refrigerator.
The Jello's jiggling. Put in beautifully by Andy Cole. Nobody picks up Giggs. A good finish here for the Welshman, a minute 59. And then it would be 7 minutes later. Cole takes it himself, rips it right past Tomas Sorensen, and United, they cruise on to their 5th win in 6 games. And the Red Devil machine looks virtually unstoppable up front.
Hey, you've got to ask yourself, where was the Sunderland defence? I mean, it was non-existent. They've done a disappearing act, and Coley, he's not going to miss those chances. But Sunderland, they are going to get back into the game. Here's Super Kev. This is why he's Super Chris. Look at that. Strength personified, beats Brown and tucks it away.
For Schmeichel. Full stretch. Villa had a few chances in the first 45 minutes, but after the break, Darius Vassell latched onto a Hadji cross. 1-0. Villa had the tails up. Juan Pablo Angel played in a beautiful ball for Ian Taylor to make it 2. And poured forward, desperate attempt to get back in the game. Penalty given, Louis Sahar, off target. 2-0 of it.
Terrible time this season.
Yes, they are. And this is part of the reason why goals like this continue to come in. There's Gary Flitcroft with his first on the season. This would be a thrashing. David Dunn, minute 26. Good God, man. His first goal in 4 games back from injury. 2-0 to the Rovers.
And we can call that one a screamer, Chris, because it really was. More Blackburn. They're just punishing the Hammers now. Johnson, 28th minute. It's now 3-0 Blackburn.
Well, West Ham would receive a bit of a reprieve from Michael Carrick in minute 39. Well, that would prove to be the only positive note on the day for the Hammers.
Because in the second half, the Rovers come right back. Oh, McCann is not dancing after that. What do you think he was saying there, Chris?
Go! That's what I think he was saying. This guy came in as a second-half substitute. Wrong move, Roeder. Then more action comes in. Look at this beauty from Tugay. 10 minutes before the end of time was called, but the defense of West Ham virtually non-existent.
Another absolute screamer. Look at this. He takes it on the right foot. Top left-hand corner. How about that?
And it got so bad for West Ham. Even this guy got into the act. Matt Janssen in minute 82. We are now at 6-1. We told you it was 7th heaven, and this is why.
Craig Hignett. Here he comes. 7-1. Blackburn's biggest ever win in the EPL. Roeder out. Roeder out. That's what I say, Chris. He's got to go.
Wow.
2 minutes, but he failed to hit the target. Christian Ziege came close minutes later, his shot just drifting high of the bar. Spurs thought they'd got the opener in the 7th minute. Sheringham followed up Ferdinand's block shot, but it was ruled offside. But they didn't have to wait too long to get the goal. Les Ferdinand with his 2nd goal in as many league games to take the lead on 10 minutes after that post, his 3rd of the season. Great cross from Ziege after Ledley King's shot was blocked. But the celebrations were short-lived. 5 minutes later, Fabrizio Ravanelli with a great finish to level. Super goal, that, his 5th of the season. King may have done better, but a clever finish from the Italian. Sheringham again found himself in space. On-loan goalkeeper Ian Foyer, making his debut, produced a solid save. Sheringham seemed determined to get on the score sheet. A better strike this time, but Foyer was equal to it. Spurs continue to dominate the half. Poyet's header just clipping the crossbar with 10 minutes to go the break. But with 5 minutes to half-time, Spurs made the pressure pay. Christian Ziege with his 5th of the season. He's the club's top scorer. Super pass from Teddy Sheringham, outside of the left foot from Ziege. 2-1. Into the second half, and it was the home side again that threatened the most. Sheringham looked certain to score on the hour mark, but Yul Maweni produced a vital challenge in the box, and the game was wrapped up in the final moments. This is a great goal from Poyet. Great vision, lovely chip. Decided the match at 3-1. Foyer could only watch as the chip sailed over his head. Final score 3-1 to Tottenham.